what's up, crazies? It's me, CrazyNoc, and MultiVersus is back. Oh, just kidding. No, it's not. Okay, sorry. I had to bait you guys a little bit. It is very surprising news that today people are wondering about, oh, the ranked season is going to be offline, but the battle pass is going to end at May 30th or whatever. So people were contemplating that we would get an update, and we actually did. We actually got a MultiVersus patch. It's not something you'd expect. No new characters, no massive changes, no shaggy nerfs. But we did get some stuff here, so we'll go through it. The rogue rifts that we were experiencing when the Season 5 came out, they're just basically redoing all that in the same order. The difficulty of the loony rifts has been reduced, and that's why we waited for this to do those, because I'm smart and I knew they would reduce it. The ranked season, obviously it's ending 31st for this one, and then the other one will start April 1st. So this might be the time I go to Grandmaster, because it's going to be so easy because I'm an insane player at this game. I mean, I'm just insane. I could get Grandmaster every season if I wanted to, but I want other people to get it, okay? I don't want to take away that chance for someone else. Not because that people aren't, no one's going to be playing the game that I could easily get it. Definitely not that. The local play, training rifts and local play now feature a new mode, photo mode. Look at that. And here's the photo mode that they added. This is actually pretty cool, man. So you can move slower, zoom in. Oh, dude, that's sick. That's like what we wanted. You know how many thumbnails and creativity you could have with this? So good. And then you can play while you're doing that? That's crazy. Dude, that is sick. Dude, come on, man. Where was the photo mode? That's so cool. Now, that is probably the biggest change that we can all notice and see. We should have seen a photo mode from the get-go, because we've seen pictures before the game was even released that would, in words, that would incline to make us believe that there would be a photo mode on release. There really should be. Unfinished game. Long story short, shit hit the fan. That's everywhere. That'll be fun to try out. And they added more mutators and game modes to local play. A little bit of addition before the game ends. And then you got some nerfs and buffs. Aquaman, fixed issues. Oh god, Gizmo, air ground neutral special. Repeat move lockout on arrow increased to 15 frames. Thank god. Now the game is saved. Afterburner signature perk. Fixing some issues. Air ground neutral special. Redirect hitbox is no longer activated by all allied projectiles. Fixing issues. Who cares about the issues fixed, man? And then fixing issues. Nothing really, that's about it. The biggest thing is the photo mode. And this technically has some spoilers. He's known to share leaks, but at this point, when the game is shutting down, it's like, who cares? Here's some extra stuff. I'm not really sure where he got this. He says super shaggy gameplay. Possible Goku references. Like, maybe it's like, it was supposed to be a certain mode. I'm not sure. But, like, he's moving around doing a Goku laser beam. Doing the teleporting punches. Which definitely seems interesting. Hadouken! That's the right one, right? He's like flying around as well. That seems a little ridiculous. That had to have been like a mode, like a rift mode of some sort that was planned, and maybe Goku would eventually come out. I don't know. And there's also a scrapped game mode, hide and seek, and he relates it to Dead by Daylight, where you have one player and then 3 to 4 players are trying to get out via objectives. 2 teams with opposing goals. The one team, scavengers, the survivors. 3 to 4 players on the other team is the chaser. Goal of the scavengers is complete objectives such as retrieve objects and take them to locations. And only after completing enough of these does the final goal escape. The map will contain various items and obstacles that can be used by either team to help them complete their goals. That's kind of crazy, because these modes would be fun if the game was complete and polished and, you know, had the right tournaments, the right balance, you know, the right training mode options, quality of life, guilds, and stuff like that to actually have some replayability. And then this sort of stuff would have been really cool to have the extra modes that are fun, just to go play every once in a while, but them adding these modes without the other complete game is pretty sad. That's crazy that they had that mode planned. Like that blows my mind that they even had that without having the other stuff. And then we have the Wicked Witch, obviously incomplete because I don't think she has a broom that looks looks like a freaking plop of shit on top of a stick. But that is cool as well. So those are some models. And then I think that there's even like unfinished gameplay. Dude, she seems like a scary movie type witch because she's going with like such speed. Like you never see her do that stuff in the movies. But obviously completely unfinished. It's funny because even the unfinished animations almost make the game seem faster because it's just doing it like this. Doing that stuff right away. Sad day though. I'm still under the impression, crazies, that MultiVersus will 100%. I'm going to say right now, 3 to 5 years from now, we probably won't hear anything about it. I do feel like a team. I don't know if Warner Brothers will be searching for a team or if a team might reach out and say, hey, we're interested in picking up the MultiVersus. Maybe because the time, maybe it's just not right for now because they seem like they're focusing on mobile games, honestly. And maybe it won't even be the same game, but I feel like the IP itself, MultiVersus, just, it doesn't feel like that is an IP that you just throw away and give up on. So I'm not holding my breath or anything, but I do feel like eventually MultiVersus will be back. Those of you who do not know, there is a project called MVS Infinite. It's basically a bunch of modders. I don't really know the team and whatnot, but they are working on the current version of the game, how it was on the relaunch, and modding it, changing abilities, adding perks, I'm sure a lot of skins, maybe game modes. And I think the biggest feature coming from this would be that there would be an online matchmaking somehow. I'm not sure how all this works, but to be able to queue up would be a huge game changer. But they've been pretty active in their Discord, showing polls and announcements on like asking questions on what they want in their Discord and everything, asking what perks, what balance changes and whatnot. So it'd be cool to see how that turns out as well. And then there's another project, another group of people who are using the beta version of MultiVersus. If you guys didn't play that, it was just a lot different than it was from the relaunch. And they're calling it MultiVersus Beta Plus. No skins, emotes, and more through mods. So that'll be fun to play as well. There's a picture right here that definitely shows us that Ranked Season 6 was planned. It was planned, guys. It was planned. I did hear a rumor that 10 seasons were planned for MultiVersus. Like, this would have been such a good way for the community to interact. And look at that! There's the thumbnail! All because of an awesome background that we can get. I mean, this is just like the bare bones minimum effort of getting a freaking awesome thumbnail. You could get people... I mean, I think even Smash on the GameCube had a photo mode. It's kind of ridiculous, but... And then you can even play. That's so crazy that you can play on it too. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Oh, you can't go. Okay. 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 Oh, dude. All right. I love photo mode, guys. I absolutely love photo mode. That thing's hilarious. Oh my god. That's funny. Crazy, that's gonna do it for me. We'll continue to upload some Rage content. We'll be sure to give you some news on the new like MultiVersus mod projects and probably play them as well. So we'll always come back to MultiVersus here and there, even if we do some like offline stuff as well. But MultiVersus will always have a special place in my heart and all of our hearts, honestly. Let me know what you guys think of the new update. I was really surprised by it, but with that, crazies, I say good night and goodbye. Goodbye, crazies! Goodbye, crazy life, crazies! Goodbye!